welcome to my channel. I'm Sydney and today I'm going to be doing a back to school drugstore makeup tutorial. I decided to do a drugstore makeup tutorial just because I know back to school can be really expensive with buying supplies and clothes and I don't know, everything that you buy for back to school. So I decided just to use everything from the drugstore. And hopefully this will give you guys some really good recommendations and tips and tricks on how to do your makeup more efficiently in the morning. And by the way, I just had a shower. Anyways, enough talking, let's just get started with the video. First thing I'm going to use is my Vena Ultra Calming Moisturizer. I love this stuff. It is just amazing. And I always like to use moisturizer as a base for my makeup. I know a lot of people use primer. I just haven't found a good drugstore primer yet. So let me know. Today I'm using my Ready Set Gorgeous CoverGirl foundation. This is my oh my god, what is that lighting though? This is my all-time favorite foundation ever, like ever. So I use it all the time, even though it's from the drugstore. Like, it's so good. It's kind of like a BB cream mixed with foundation. Maybe that's why I love it so much. I don't know. I'm in shade 110, by the way. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take some of my foundation and put it all over my face. Today I'm going to be using a brush. It depends, sometimes I use a beauty blender, but for school I find it so much quicker just to use a brush. It's just, I don't know, I just find it really quick and easy, so I like to do that. And it's so much more easy to blend. Easier to blend. Okay, so I just zoomed in a little bit more, so maybe it'll be easier to see what I'm doing. So now that the foundation's done, I'm going to go in with concealer. So today I'm using the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous concealer. It's just the matching for the foundation. I love this one. It's super light, so it's not like, okay. So it's really like thin. I don't know if that's the word you would use to describe it, but I don't know. I really like it, and I kind of just do like this random pattern coming up for my eyes. I don't really know. It kind of changes every day. I just want to do a little bit of a highlight to go down the bridge of my nose, the top of my hand, a little bit of Cupid's brow, chin. That's really it. If I have any problem areas, I'll cover those up as well. And then I just like to use my beauty blender for under the eyes and anything. I know it takes a little bit more time, but I feel like concealer is one of those things you really have to compromise for if you want it to look good. Okay guys, I'm super sorry if the angle changed or anything, but my card was actually full, so I had to delete a bunch of things. But now I'm back, and I kind of changed it too, so the light's not bad, because like when I was here, the light's horrible. Just finished up the concealer, so I'm going to go in with some powder. Today I'm using the NYC Smooth Skin Pressed Face Powder. I can't like do any baking today because I don't have a drugstore loose powder. And also it takes a lot of time, so I don't know if I would do that for school. Normally I use a really big fluffy brush, but sometimes I feel like a small concentrated brush is really good just to like pack powders onto certain areas of the face, and especially for school that's what I want. Now that that's done, I'm going to go in with the eyes. So today I'm going to be using the Maybelline The Nude palette just because it is a complete dupe for the Naked palette by Urban Decay. I'm also using the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Fairly Branded because it's absolutely beautiful and it's a perfect base. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a flat brush. This is actually a liner brush, but I love using flat brushes for cream products. I don't know why. It's always just been something I do. So I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of like pat it unevenly at first on my lid. Now that my base is applied, I'm going to go in with the palette I'm going to be mainly using today. So I'm going to be going in with this light color right there, just to kind of set the cream product that I have on. Go ahead and take the end. This is, by the way, this is the Naked Urban Decay brush. I'm just obsessed with it. I have so many brushes, but I always find myself going back to this one. It's just perfect. So I'm going to be taking the flat side, the flat side of it. And like I said, I'm doing a super neutral look. So I'm just going to go in with this brown. So I'm just putting this super dark in my crease. And I know it looks really bad right now. There's a thing called blending, honey. As you can see, it's blended out and it's actually looking pretty good right now. I'm not gonna lie, pretty proud of myself. Yeah, you can definitely stop here if you don't want it to be like really dramatic, but you know me, I love makeup. So I'm not going to do anything too wild, but I'm just going to add some sparkles because who doesn't like sparkles? So I'm taking this gold color, just going to go ahead and put it right in the center and inner corner of my look just to kind of warm it up. And I love doing like brown and gold sparkly looks for back to school and just the fall time in general. So of course I'm just going to blend that out. Who doesn't blend? And there we go. This is just like the completed eye look. Now the only other thing I'm going to do is just do a bit of highlighting under the brow bone and everything like that. So I'm taking the Essence eyeshadow in the Grammy Goes Glammy. This is just my favorite eyeshadow ever. I actually use it as a highlight, so you'll see that later on. But I'm just going to go ahead and just use this little brush. You have to be super pigmented because you have to be super careful because this stuff is super pigmented. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this under the brow bone just to get a little bit of highlight. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything with my brows just because every time I fill them in they just look disgusting. And I just got them done, so I'm not annoyed with them right now. So I'm not going to do anything to them. So I'm just going to go straight in with mascara. I'm just going to curl my lashes. I'm using this e.l.f. eyelash curler. So then I'm using the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Waterproof Mascara because you never know what's going to happen at school. Like, you need that waterproof just in case you shed a little bit of tears, you know. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I hope you never cry at school. Okay, so I'm done with the mascara and it's not going anywhere because this is the best waterproof stuff ever. I definitely recommend the mascara. Now for contour and blush. The only blush and bronzer I have is the e.l.f. contour kit. As you can tell, I'm obsessed with this bronzer. I use it all the time, but I actually hate this blush. I don't think it's good. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to be using it because I don't have any other blush. So I'm just going to go ahead and go and just follow the natural cheek line. And then always with the hairline. Oh my god, I hate that lighting. After doing a little bit of like bronzer, contouring, I don't really know. I'm going to be taking the blush and just smiling and putting it on my cheeks. Now the last thing for the actual face area is highlight. So I'm taking my e.l.f. illuminating palette. I saw this and I thought it was such a great dupe for all those highlighting palettes that have been coming out recently, and this mirror is insane. It's just amazing. I'm just going to be taking this really light color. I love that one. And I'm just going to be putting it right here, like on my, where the light naturally hits, I guess, just like right here. I love this for a super subtle and light highlight. It's definitely not like I'm not glowing, like, you know, Jeffree Star's videos, like he is glowing. This one's nice, but it's not like up to my standards. So this is like the perfect base highlight, or a highlight for someone who doesn't want to be glowing, you know? So since I'm all about the glowing life, I'm going to be taking the Essence eyeshadow in the Grammy Goes Glammy and just putting this on top of the other eyeshadow, of the other highlight I just used. So I'm just going to go. Girl, can you see that highlight right now? That is the highlight. I love it. And the last thing I'm going to do is lips, girl. So today I'm taking my Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color, which is so gorgeous. This one is in HD Forever. That's all I have for you guys today. So this is the look. I really hope you guys liked it. I wanted to really show you that you can definitely use drugstore products to create a really pretty and like high-end look, I guess you could say. So yeah, if you like this tutorial, give it a thumbs up, all that kind of stuff. And I will see you next week.